Assalamu alaikum guys, this is Zaheer Khan. If you are interested in making your English better, you are in the right place. Today I'm going to share tip number 4, rule number 4, how to be a fluent speaker, how to be a perfect speaker. आज की जो हमारी टिप है वो है listen, listen, listen. आपने क्या करना है? Listening करनी है. You have to listen as much as you can. We don't ever listen. I'd like to give you one example. एक example देता हूँ. एक छोटा बच्चा जो कराची में रहता है वो हर वक्त कौन सी ज़बान सुनता है? वो उर्दू सुनता रहता है. तो वो कौन सी लैंग्वेज बोलेगा? उर्दू ही बोलेगा. एक बच्चा वो पठान फैमिली में पैदा हुआ, वो हर वक्त कौन सी ज़बान सुनता रहता है? वो पश्तो सुनता रहता है. तो वो कौन सी ज़बान बोलेगा? पश्तो बोलेगा. भले वो स्कूल जाए या ना जाए, उसने वही ज़बान बोलनी है क्योंकि वो वही लैंग्वेज सुनता रहता है. So a lot of people say actually I'm not educated, but if you keep listening to English all the time, you'll start speaking the same language. What's the reason? Reason is because you keep listening to this language, and if you keep listening to it every single day and you're consistent about it, you don't ever miss your day, you don't ever waste your time, you keep on listening all the time. So whenever you have a time, you get free time, you have spare time, you start listening to English. You listen to VOA, Voice of America, BBC, English news. And what happens? At first you don't understand, but later you start getting, right? I'd like to share one example. What happened once when I was doing my course, I was there in Karachi. I had a friend, he said, I'm talking about my first day. Whatever he spoke, I didn't get, so I spoke in Urdu. I said, how to be a good speaker. I mean, I don't understand whatever you speak. So he said, there is a radio show. I was there in Karachi. That was breakfast show. And he said, you have to listen to that show every single day. I went back home. I always wake up early in the morning. So I started listening to that show. It was probably about at 7 o'clock. And I started listening to that person, whatever he spoke. I honestly speaking, I didn't get a single word from there. एक लफ्ज़ की भी मुझे समझ नहीं आई. And what happened next? I mean, in evening when I went to center and I talked to that person, I listened to that person you talked about yesterday. But honestly speaking, I got nothing from there. Whatever he spoke, I didn't get something from there. So he said, what did he say? तो उसने कहा, मैंने क्या कहा? मैंने कहा, आपने कहा था कि आपने लिसनिंग करनी है, उसको सुनना है. तो उसने कहा, मैंने आपसे कहा सुनना है, आपने अभी समझना नहीं है, बस सुनते रहो. So I did the same. I kept listening that person every day. I listened to that show that was in English. And what happened, guys? Actually, I continued that show. I continued listening. I mean, till 1 year. And what happened after 1 year? I was getting him 100%. I mean, I didn't take the day off. I was consistent there every day. I listened to that person. And after a year, I was getting him 100%, 100%. Now here, there are a lot of people, they say, if you do 2 months course and you'll start speaking good English within 15 days or within 20 days. Not at all, guys. You have to spend a lot of time in English in order to be fluent, in order to be perfect. I mean, this is not the game of few days. This is not the game of few months. Have you ever come across any kind of person in your life before, went abroad or went to Australia or UK or USA, and he came back after 2 months and started speaking good English? I never came across that kind of person in my life before. I mean, they keep on saying, yeah, sometimes they boast about it, they boast about themselves, yeah, start speaking English within 15 days, or not at all. I think, according to me, this is the big joke. 15 दिनों में मैं इंग्लिश बोलने लग गया था. कुछ लोग कहते हैं मैं 20 दिनों में इंग्लिश सीख गया था. भाई ऐसी बात नहीं. यहाँ पे बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं जिनको ही शी एट का भी कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं पता है, इनकी मीनिंग भी नहीं पता है, इनको कहाँ पे इस्तेमाल करते हैं. 15 दिनों में कैसे बंदा सीख सकता है? इट टेक्स टाइम. अच्छी चीज़ के लिए वक्त लगता है. नथिंग worthwhile comes in life without efforts. Efforts के बगैर ज़िंदगी में कोई भी कीमती चीज़ नहीं मिलती. टाइम स्पेंड करना पड़ता है, टाइम लगाना पड़ता है. Without spending time, if someone says, oh yeah, I started speaking English within 10 days. I mean, 3-4 days ago, I got a message by a student. He said, sir, I've got only 15 days. I want to speak perfect English. I don't have a time. So I said, yeah, within 15 days, honestly speaking, it's not possible at all to teach you everything. You know nothing about English. So, I mean, this is not possible for me. If there is any kind of person who can teach, you can improve to some extent, but it's not possible to speak fluently and to become good speaker, perfect speaker within 15 days, not at all. I mean, there are many centers, they claim, here, if you do your course, 1 month course and 2 months course, you'll start speaking perfect English. I've been teaching for 8 years. I didn't come across that kind of student in my life who started speaking perfect English within 1 month or 2 months. They spent a long time. When I was doing my course, I did 1 year course, 6 months course and later 6 month practice. I used to practice 5 hours a day, 3 hours in center and 2 hours with myself. I used to speak to myself in front of mirror or sometimes while strolling on the roof, and I practice in that way. I did 1 year course and later used to speak to myself. Still sometimes whenever I'm free, start speaking to myself or sometimes in front of mirror, because we have to do that kind of exercises in order to speak fluently, in order to be perfect. No one is actually perfect, but we should try our all the level best to be perfect. But if you follow all these instructions, you listen to English every single day, so you'll start speaking good English. और दूसरी बात, मैंने ऐसे स्टूडेंट भी देखा है जो 6 साल से इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज कोर्स कर रहा था और उसकी इंग्लिश बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छी थी। तो मैंने उससे पूछा, भाई आपकी इंग्लिश इतनी अच्छी कैसे है? एक बार उसने कोई वर्ड बोला तो मैंने उससे पूछा उसके स्पेलिंग, और मैंने कहा कि ये मुझे आप लिख के दें। तो वो कहता है मैं एजुकेटेड नहीं हूँ, मैं स्कूल नहीं गया। तो मैंने कहा फिर आप इतनी अच्छी इंग्लिश कैसे बोलते हैं? तो उसने कहा मैं 6 साल से इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज कोर्स कर रहा हूँ। तो ऐसा होता है, आपने देखा होगा हमारे बड़े जो कभी स्कूल नहीं गए बट उर्दू बहुत अच्छी बोलते हैं। रीज़न क्या है कि वो इसी ज़बान को सुनते रहते हैं। अगर हम जो भी लैंग्वेज इंप्रूव करना चाहें, हमें चाहिए कि हम उसको सुनते रहें और साथ में स्टडी भी करते रहें, उसके रूल्स रेगुलेशंस भी सीखते रहें, इसकी ग्रामर भी सीखते रहें। दीज थिंग्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। आज के फिर दोबारा रूल नंबर 4 क्या है? लिसन लिसन लिसन। आपने क्या करना है? लिसनिंग करनी है। जितना ज़्यादा सुनेंगे उतनी ज़्यादा इंग्लिश इंप्रूव होगी। वीडियो पसंद आई लाइक कीजिएगा। मिलते हो और वीडियो के साथ, तब तक ज़हीर खान को दीजिए इजाज़त। अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।